Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I, of course, am your host, G2 Jake. Now, a little bit of news in the contest world. Steel City Throwers happened this past weekend. First thing, a little confession here. Sponsored by Gib. Yeah, that Gib. Is Gib a person? I'm not exactly sure. I checked out their Instagram page. It's just showing off sponsored yo-yo contests. So I think maybe it's a person that is just giving money back to the community and sponsoring contests. Not exactly sure. Fill me in the comments. But yeah, Steel City Throwers, congratulations to Luke T taking home that victory. It looked like they had about 20-ish people for 1A. It looked like X Division had like 15-ish. So that's pretty solid little contest there. Yeah, VA States this coming weekend. So if you're anywhere around Virginia, I know it could be still a pretty big haul, but hopefully you can get on over there to VA States this weekend and enjoy yourself a yo-yo contest. Dan Dietz will be there. He might have an evolution for you to try. Just ask him. Nicest guy in yo-yo. Last week was our first week of Average Throwers Club, and it was the Montgomery Twist. Now, good trick. A little bit difficult to get those wraps, but a good one to start us out with. 36 people have completed the challenge, so that's pretty sweet. First weekend, we do have a couple things going on. We've got a leaderboard, and if you have the same amount of points, you get a point for each week. We also have a credits leaderboard, which will eventually be used for the merch. I'll probably start unleashing the merch plan next week. People will start having 2 credits and be pretty close to being able to get some Average Throwers Club items. Last week in the world of G2, we had Loadout Tuesday. We have Loadout Tuesday every week, so it's coming up tomorrow as well, 12 p.m. Eastern, in the G2 store. Wild colorway. We had the Rainbow Drip, which is the colorway from Kaleidoscope, Reverse Rainbow Road, where you have the stained glass-esque look inside of a rim sponge with drip. So that was pretty fun. We had a Loadout Mystic Gemstone. We had a Evolution Mystic Gemstone drop alongside with it. And then, as promised, Friday, a standard payday release. We had the Evolution in the new colorway. Fusion Flare dropped with, finally, you guys have been asking, the AL7B22. A lot of your favorite Banshees. AL7 version seems to hit where it needs to hit. But we had the new Carbon Veil, which is a black clear wash with that black splash, kind of ghosting. Gave me that veil idea when I was naming it. But when you guys get to feel those in person, feel the finish. Silkiest finish I've ever felt on a yo-yo. So let me know what you think about those as well. That was last week's drops. Matt, why don't you take it away with the bangers before we hop into this week?
What's happening, beautiful people? Happy Monday. I hope life is good for you. Hope things are going great. More importantly, I hope you enjoyed this week's bangers. But first, before we start, I would like to dedicate this episode to our friend who is no longer with us in the Yo-Yo BST because he is blocked, like my ex-wife. Seriously, Megan, why did you keep my name on the DirecTV bill? Okay, I gotta cool off about that. Anyway, I put together a little ditty, and just to try to get him back in. Here we go. Mr. Moderator, nothing lasts forever. Okay, never mind. I'm having an asthma attack. That's over. Anyways, JK about that. Let's get on with the bangers. We've got some good ones for you. Up first this week is Mr. Jake, and I mean, guys, find a more skilled professional in a more beautiful setting. Wow. Water. Gotta love it. It's gorgeous. On top of Jake's beautiful yo-yoing, you're not going to get any better than this. Jake, your years of experience does not go unnoticed here. The way you handle that bad boy is just different from most people. I love to see it, brother. Thank you so much for sharing this week's banger. We appreciate it. Up next this week is this dude. And I mean, guys, check out this side play with a little bit of a twist. The twist is literal. The yo-yo shifts gears. I cannot talk. It goes from this way to that way. That's not easy, guys. In any situation, we all know that, right? Thanks for sharing this week's banger, brother. Love to see this guy work. Last but certainly not least is Eric Trenton. And guys, wow. The moves this guy makes, everything he does is simply perfection. I mean, the guy is a pro for a reason. Mr. Trenton has finished top 3 in Worlds multiple times in multiple different categories, from 3A to 5A to 1A. Seriously, it doesn't get much better than this cat. Mr. Trenton, thank you for doing you, brother. Thank you for being you. I love your yo-yo, and I always have. You have such a different way of doing things. You make everything look so easy, so perfect. Mwah! The chef's kiss, my homie. Anyways, y'all, that has been this week's bangers. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Let's ride. I will see you fools next week.
Thank you, sir. I enjoy your song. We know what it's about. Inside joke. I had to cut the rest because we don't actually know why that person was banned. Anyways, thanks for the bangers too. That was good tricks. And I mean, I thought I was the best looking Jake. Smoothest tricks, not the case, definitely. Congratulations for taking the throne, Jake R. So this week in the world of G2, we've got Loadout Tuesday. Yes, we do. And then we should have a restock. You've been asking for it. It should be coming. A little restock on the Encore, coming soon to a G2 store near you. And again, Tuesdays, you never know. Look, I know you got a couple loadouts. You don't need another one. You still want to check Tuesdays when the loadout drops. See what else I might be cooking up with it. Just fair warning, throwing it out there. Average Throwers Club this week is The Robot by the one and only Doc Pop. Now, this trick is pretty simple, but get your point, and then I'm going to encourage you to, you can even do this to get your point, build it into a combo. The little, as Doc calls it, Mach 1, that is perfect for building into combos. I love the way it traps your yo-yo in that location. This is great for a combo builder on yourself to have the Mach 1 lock. To have it, you can do it. It's cool as itself, using different motions with your body with the locked yo-yo. You can watch the whole tutorial. It's a long video from Doc, but the trick is kind of basic. You'll be able to get it. Let's go, Average Throwers Club. Like I said, you can build it into your own combo if you want and post that as well, and you will get points. That's what's in the encouragement here, is learn a new trick for lower level players, entry level players, and then for our higher level players that can easily do this trick, you know, very easily, put it into a combo. That's what's going to also propel you to be a better thrower as well. So that's the goal here with some of these tricks, is get everybody involved still. Average Throwers Club is the place to be. And then we also have, speaking of, or not speaking of, Average Throwers Club, we have the Zoom meeting this Thursday night. This is where we get together. Mike teaches us a trick as well. There's something special about having a high-end player like Mike take the time to one-on-one help you where you're missing a trick that he teaches us each week. Last time we learned an Augie Fast trick. I don't know what we're going to have this week, but I would encourage you to tune in, Yo-Yo Talk, and learn a trick from the man Mike himself. It happens via Zoom. Look, if you're not comfortable being on the camera, go ahead and don't put your camera on, but come hang out with us. We like to build that relationship with everybody, and it's a good time. A couple updates on just different pre-orders that I've been getting messages about. FOV Max, they are coming this month. They will also be the time that we restock the FOV 28, the standard, the first FOV case. That's coming along this month, so it just depends on when they get here, which should be, if everything goes as planned, end of this week, early next week. But as soon as they get here, I'll be able to send your invoice for the shipping and get those on their way to you. FOV Max, if you're wondering, we will have extras. They do hold 80 yo-yos clear on both sides to display 40 yo-yos each side. I know Yo-Yo Boomers Club is gearing up for Fixed Axle February. I'm going to have the rolls of that workhorse late February, so I don't know that we're going to have them ready to go in March. That was the goal, was March. Just when I order them, I have so many items in the queue to get through for the machine shops. and the anodizing just kind of has increased my wait period from the usual 3 months, give or take. It's pushing 4 now. Just I have so much in the backlog ordered up for this year. Patreon shipments. The Ascension, you guys saw the gold one. You're going to have the choice, I'm going to spoil it here, I guess, between raw and gold for your shipment for November and December subscribers. And then January, you're going to want to get in on. I don't know if there's any slots available or not, but you can still, if there is a slot available, hop in on the January month of Patreon and start getting your monthly shipments. We're starting 2025 out off. We're 2024 left. It's going to be another good year of it. I got to do a video of, this is Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I'm not going into that. Thanks for watching. Happy throwing.